Hello and welcome to Markets View at Deven Choksey, your daily market podcast where we decode the Indian financial markets. Like always, let's start with the global market setup and GIFT Nifty fundamentals. The GIFT Nifty at present is flat, which is indicating a muted start for the Indian market. Talking about the Asian markets have also opened lower, where Hang Seng Nikkei are trading with minor cuts. So sentiments from the Asian markets and GIFT Nifty are weaker, as we can see. The US futures are higher after cash market ended largely lower on Wednesday. Dow and S&P are around 0.5% and 0.8% away respectively from year-to-date closing highs. So clearly action was seen in the US markets. Major US averages remain on track to close November with gains. Salesforce did rise 8% in extended trading on better than expected results. US 10-year bond yield did fall below 4.3% for the first time since September at 4.26%. The US Q3 GDP grew above estimate at an annual rate of 5.2%. Talking about the European markets did close higher yesterday afternoon, where DAX was up around 1% as German inflation was easing. The energy pack crude is off highs. Brent is below $83 a barrel ahead of OPEC plus meat. So Brent crude is trading at $82 to $83 a barrel, where we have seen an action pack impact in the energy pack. Talking about bullion market, gold hovers near 7-month peak on Fed rate cut bets. And as we see in the global market and now again in the domestic market also, the bullion market has started performing. We are constantly highlighting the bullion market since the last few days, and as we see, there is an action seen in the safe haven commodities. So this is how the global sentiment looks like. The Asian markets are weak. GIFT Nifty has given a flat start. The US markets did see some action. So clearly, the global setup is mixed for the day. Let us take a look at the trade setup for today, the last Thursday of the month, it being a monthly expiry day. Let us have a look at the important indicators, the support resistance levels, and the stock specific action, which is going to be in focus for the trading session today. Taking a look at the close of yesterday, the market finally reclaimed its psychological 20,000 mark once again after more than couple of months. Hence, given the index traded well above all key moving averages and positive trend in the momentum indicator RSI on daily basis, as we did see weekly and monthly time frames, the Nifty 50 may start surpassing its previous record high of 20,222 in the coming days. Of course, with a support at 20,000 to 19,800 levels. Now, bulls seem to be back in full action, and as we did see on 29th of November, the market was clearly action packed a day before the expiry of November futures and options contract and exit poll of 5 states elections. The trading volumes on the Nifty 50 also remained strong in the last 2 consecutive sessions, which is another positive sign, though the breadth needs to be strong for further move up. The Sensex jumped around 700 points. Yes, a whopping 700 points jump to close at 66,902, while the Nifty 50 rallied around 200 points to close at 20,097 level, which was again an action-packed move for both Nifty as well as Sensex, and they were clearly forming bullish patterns during the session. The bulls remained at the hem following a consolidation breakout on the daily charts. Besides, the index is sitting comfortably above the crucial short-term moving average. Hence, there are clearly chances that the overall trend will look positive going ahead with broader market participation and the smart recovery in the bank Nifty. With the short term, the Nifty might move towards 20,400 to 20,500 unless it falls below 19,850. So one needs to keep an eye at the level of 19,850 in the downside. Of course, the up move is clearly indicative of we seeing a level of 20,500 as well. We need to be positive enough. The India VIX advanced for the third consecutive session, rising 4.4% to 12.7 levels and closing above the 200-day EMA for the first time in the last 10 months. This is also worth a look because volatility is the biggest indicator one needs to consider while tapping the markets. Considering all of these, let's now take a look at the key support and resistance levels. For Nifty, Nifty is likely to see immediate resistance at 20,109 level, followed by 20,144 and 20,201. While on the lower side, it can take support at 19,996, followed by 19,961 and 19,904. For Bank Nifty, Yesterday, as we did see, Bank Nifty closed at a nearly 7-week high after decisively breaking out, following resistance trend line and forming a strong bullish candlestick pattern on a daily scale. With Wednesday's close, the index got back above all the key moving averages with above average volumes and continued uptrend for the fourth consecutive session. The banking index rose around 685 points to close at 44,566. Currently in the strong buy mode, the index has established a solid support base within the 44,300 to 44,200 mark, providing a cushion for bullish sentiment. The next significant hurdle for the index is somewhere around 44,700, and its ability to decisively surpass this level will determine whether a period of consolidation is in store for the near term. As we see, and looking at the indices, the index is expected to see resistance at 44,640, followed by 44,788 and 45,027, while on the lower side it may take support at 44,161, followed by 44,013 to 44,773. So this is how the market data looks like. Positive start, as we did see in the yesterday's session, and the action-packed mode of market might see and witness to be continuing in the session today as well. But don't forget, it's the monthly expiry day, so volatility might cripple in. Let us now take a look at the important stock-specific moves, the stocks which will be in focus on the back of news. To start with, Tata Technologies, the subsidiary of Tata Motors and a global engineering service company, will be available for trading both on BSE and NSE with effect from 30th November. The issue price has been fixed at Rs 500 per share. So a new stock coming into the radar. Gandhar Oil Refinery India, the white oils manufacturer, will debut on the bourses on November 30th. So another stock again in focus, another company which is being listed today. The final issue price has been set at 169 per share. Fed Bank Financial Services will also be in focus, as the non-banking financial institution is set to start trading on the BSE and NSE with effect from the 30th of November. The issue price has been fixed at 140 per share. So clearly, three stocks entering the markets: Tata Technologies, Gandhar Oil Refinery and Fed Bank Financial Services during the session today. So new entries in the market. New debut on the bourses, as we see, for three companies. The next stock in focus is Thomas Cook, as promoter Fairbridge Capital is going to sell up to 8.5% stake or 4 crore equity shares in Thomas Cook via offer for sale on 30th of November and 1st December. The floor price for the offer will be 125 per share. The cement major Ultratech Cement will also be in focus, as the company has acquired around 0.54 million ton per annum cement grinding assets of Burnpur Cement at Patratu in Jharkhand for 169, to be precise 170 crore. This investment marks the company's entry into Jharkhand. Now its capacity in India stands at 133 million tons per annum. The next stock in list is Mahindra Constructions. The company's board has approved a fundraising of 550 crore through the issuance of convertible equity warrants via preferential issue. And last but not the least, Karur Vysya Bank will be in focus, as Reserve Bank of India has given its approval to SBI Mutual Fund for acquiring aggregate holding of up to 9.99% in the bank. So these are all the stocks which will be in focus on the back of news. Of course, new entry in the markets, new players entering the markets, and of course there is a lot of stock-specific momentum which will be seen during the session today. Talking about the FIs and DIs data, foreign institutional investors bought shares worth rupees 72 crore, while domestic institutional investors purchased shares worth rupees 2,361 crore worth of stocks on 29th of November. So this is how the market trend will look like during the session today. Don't forget, it's the monthly expiry day, and along with it, we are going to observe many economic indicative action and triggers, events which we need to consider, and market will definitely react to all of those events. So with this, we come to the wrap of our podcast for the day. But as we always say, that in volatile markets, no matter how irrespective the conditions are, respect the research. And as we say, research is the backbone of successful portfolio creation. Wealth creation is an art that we understand. We at Deven Choksey have our exclusive research services which are powerful and successful. To avail our exclusive research services, we invite you to join us. Just click on the link below and you're done. Fill in your basic details and our team will reach out to you. So don't wait any further and embark on the wealth building adventure together. Thank you and have a nice day.